Hey, Chris here. Today I'd like to take a look at two travel backpacks. I have the eBags TLS Motherload Weekender Convertible Junior, and I also have the Amazon Basics Carry-On Travel Backpack. So you'll see on face value these bags look very similar. So definitely think it's important to see these bags side by side. So I also wanted to touch on features of the bag, primarily some differences, talk about quality, also want to touch on price of these bags. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So let's go ahead and start by looking at some of the exterior features of these bags, because one question you probably have is, okay, what's different and what's the same, because these look very similar. So, and you'll see they actually do have a lot of similar features. So the first thing you'll notice is they do have grab handles in almost the same exact spot. So again, grab handles on the top, grab handles on the side. Also, the bag is going to have the connection points for your shoulder strap if you choose to use it, in almost identical spots on the bag. So as far as handles go, really the only main difference is that eBags gives you a grab handle on the front of their bag, and then Amazon almost, I guess, hides theirs because they incorporate one on the back of the bag here, just behind your backpack straps. As far as pockets on the bag, eBags and Amazon are going to give you basically a larger front pocket and a smaller pocket. Just a little different how they go about this. eBags, again, more of an up and down or vertical top pocket to quickly grab items out of. And then again, just a larger pocket here that does give you the ability to kind of organize. Amazon, again, is very similar as far as giving you a smaller pocket, more of a side-to-side or horizontal top pocket that has some good usable space. Open the larger front pocket. Again, the ability to organize some items if you need to do so. So just a couple of things, I guess, that the eBags incorporates that Amazon doesn't. The first thing you'll see is just kind of a quick grab pocket on the top of the bag here. And then I think they call this kind of a water pouch. You can put a water bottle in. I've never really used this, but it is there for someone who might. So some other similar features, both bags can expand. Both have the compression straps on the exterior of the bag, and again, very similar spots. Both incorporate laptop pockets that are lockable. And then looking at the back of the bags here, similar backpack straps. They actually feel very similar too. They both incorporate sternum straps. Also have a removable waist strap on both bags. Some of the differences, I guess, is just you can feel the padding on the back of the Amazon bag. And again, I do feel like this is a comfortable bag, whereas you don't have that, I guess, exterior padding on the eBags. One thing about the sternum strap is that on the eBags, you can remove these very easily, because I've actually lost one of mine. I think it is in my closet somewhere. Where Amazon does have a more permanent top sternum strap here. So it's a good possibility I missed something in that, because again, both of these bags offer a lot of exterior features. But next what we'll do is I do want to move to the inside of the bag to see if there's any differences, similarities there. So before we dive inside these bags, I did want to mention that eBags does give you 4 different lockable pockets and compartments on this bag. The quick grab top pocket, the larger main pocket on the front will lock, the main compartment locks, and the laptop pocket will lock on this bag. The Amazon bag does give you 2 locking compartments. The main compartment, in addition to the laptop pocket or compartment, locks on this bag. So another question was, are there going to be similarities and differences? And of course, there's going to be a lot of actual similarities and a few differences of these bags. So the first thing you'll notice is large openings to pack your items in, and you're going to see that both incorporate a mesh pocket on the flap of the bag. So just a few key differences though when we get to the inside of the bag. So a couple things I want to note or show on the eBags that's kind of unique. First, it does give you a divider here that basically buckles and unbuckles. So normally when I use this bag, I don't have this up, or I guess I don't use this. So when you do unbuckle it, it just lays flat. So you just have one nice large spot to put your items in here. But I do like versatility in a bag, so I do like the fact that it has that. Also with the compression straps, and again, huge fan of compression straps, eBags actually incorporates a couple of points on each side of the bag here that you can basically run your compression strap through. So basically gives you just another way to compress your items, or you can just take this out very easily and not even use this. So again, I love the option of having this, whether you decide to use it or not. Also, the eBags does come with a pouch that basically snaps in here, and you'll see here I don't currently have it snapped in. So with Amazon, basically all they have on the interior of the bag is just the compression straps. And again, I do love compression straps overall, so I was glad to see that in this bag. So overall, very similar as far as, I guess, how they go about letting you pack your items in here, but just a couple of different features of the eBags that, again, give it a little bit of versatility. So next, what I want to do is I do want to talk more about quality and price of these two bags. So let's go ahead and talk about quality and price of these bags, because I think they both go hand in hand. So we'll start with the eBags. So I think for eBags brings a lot to the table. And let's, I guess, hit price first. When I purchased this bag, which was August of 2016, had to look back, but I did find that I purchased this for a little over $67. So this is the junior version. I did actually order the larger version at the same time. And again, looking back, I actually purchased that bag for $74. But when I had both of those bags shipped, I did at that point prefer the smaller bag. So again, purchased this around $67, I would say almost $68. The lowest I've seen this recently is $69.99, which I think is an excellent value for this bag. So again, I do think, even with saying that it's really hard to find a perfect bag as far as overall quality and just being happy with everything. So just a couple of places that kind of stand out in this bag. The first being the connection point to where your backpack strap snaps to the bottom of the bag. Again, a lot of plastic here. So it's held up very well for me. But again, a lot of plastic can sometimes, I guess, fail. So I always hate seeing too much plastic used in a bag. Also, just the sternum strap. Again, I like adjustable, I like removable. But apparently it's a little bit too removable and I've lost mine. Again, I probably wouldn't take me long to find it if I actually looked. But overall, for the price, definitely I like the quality of the eBags. Very impressed with the bag. And again, just tons of features of this bag. So if you can find this for around $69.99, definitely recommend considering this bag. And again, this is the junior version. So I know currently, from what I've seen on eBags, the larger version of this bag is approximately $89.99. So that will fluctuate without question. So the lower you can find that bag, the better value I feel it is. So next, we'll move on to the Amazon bag. And hopefully you watched my recent upload. And I guess one of my cons of the bag was just some areas that I felt were a little lower quality. So again, and it does revolve around just the fact that plastic is being used in some areas. Again, connection point where your backpack straps connect to the bottom of the bag. Inside with the compression straps, the connection points there with the plastic. And then some of the material used with the pockets and some of the interior area. So I do feel like the eBags has a leg up as far as inside and some of the material that's used. But with that being said, this is going to be a cheaper bag. This bag you can typically find for around $48, $49. I actually purchased for a little over $48 with tax, got me a little over $50. So again, if we think about value and what we're spending and what we're getting, I think this is an excellent value. So to me, the big question for a lot of people is, what does it come down to? Because I see value in both of these bags. So if you are on a little bit tighter budget, I would definitely consider the Amazon bag. For some, it might be worth paying a little extra for the added maybe security of the eBags. One thing I do like about eBags is, from everything I've read and heard, they have an excellent customer service department. And if you do have a problem with, especially one of their eBags brand bags, that they will take care of you. And I had limited experience with their customer service and no complaints at all. Where Amazon, again, I think you have to purchase maybe a separate warranty or some kind of luggage protection plan to cover your bag. So don't know how well they, I guess, back their product if necessary. So that's, I guess, another added feature of the eBags, just the peace of mind if something went wrong with your bag, that more than likely that they're going to take care of you. So again, that's something to consider. But again, is that worth an extra $20 when you're only spending $50 to begin with? So I think it's a good question. I think it's one for everyone to kind of decide. But again, just wanted to show these because it's so important to see bags side by side, especially when we do so much shopping online. It's hard and can be very overwhelming in trying to make some of these decisions. So I know it always helps me when I'm able to see bags, kind of consider the pros and cons, and see which bag might best fit my need. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave those questions and comments. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Again, thank you so much.